Okay, how about Kia Williams, who her teammates, I asked her teammates, I said, when there's 5 seconds left in the game and you guys are coming out of a timeout, you've got the play, how is Kia coming out of that huddle? And they just said, Kia equals clutch. So let's bring Kia Williams up, and let's invite Coach Blair to the stage as well. Kia Williams, an outstanding performer. Kia was an outstanding performer for the women's basketball team from 1997 through 2001. And during her career, the Mount went 71-43 overall and 55-17 in the Northeast Conference. She was named the 2000 and 2001 season NEC Player of the Year and earned all NEC honors in each of her 4 seasons at the Mount. A first-team selection in '99, 2000, and the 2000-2001 season. She's 4th all-time in the Mount with 1,732 career points. She was also the Newcomer of the Year in her freshman year. In recognition of her outstanding career in basketball at Mount St. Mary's, the National Alumni Association is proud to induct Kia Williams into the Athletic Hall of Fame. Kia's high school coach, Robert Blair, will make the presentation, and Robert Blair is the father of Kia's college coach, Vanessa, who herself is a Hall of Famer at the Mount.
How's everybody doing? My congratulations initially are to Roland, David, and Brian for their outstanding accomplishments and their induction into the Mount St. Mary's Hall of Fame. It is an honor for me as Kia Williams, high school basketball coach, to salute her on this momentous occasion. Mount St. Mary's University has been the recipient of 5 Largo High School basketball players: Vanessa Blair, Keisha McCaddy, Kia Williams, Josie Solomon, and Adrian Harris. Kia was an honor roll student. She was very quiet, unassuming, and easy to coach. She was totally unaware of her hidden talents. Sometimes I felt sorry for the opposing teams because they had no clue how to stop her or slow her down. Kia has always been an exciting player to watch, hence her nickname, Showtime. With amazing leaping ability, Kia was an offensive and could turn a game around with all of her offensive skills. Year after year, watching Kia peel away her layers of insecurity and begin to blossom as a talented player assured me she was ready for the next level, college. When Kia committed to Mount St. Mary's University, I knew this community was in for a treat. They would enjoy 4 years of most exciting brand of basketball. Miss Kia Williams, you have paid your dues and are most deserving to be inducted into the Mount St. Mary's University 2012 Athletic Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Kia, let's do a picture first for the coach. Coach, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, okay. Well, let's do the picture now since we're here. Put you in the house. Coach Blair wanted to read Vanessa's speech, and I asked him if he would do that now or after we took the official photograph. So, Coach, would you come back and read from the other Coach Blair?
Oh, wow. Okay. Some of you all know Vanessa, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be hard to get through, let me tell you. Now, folks, it is a double honor to read a tribute to Kia from her college coach, Vanessa Blair. I just must tell you all that she called me last night, and she said, well, Dad, it's really not about you. Just go and read the speech, and everybody will be happy. So this is what Vanessa thought about Kia. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here in spirit as I'm unable to be with you in body. Tonight, we honor Kia Williams for her amazing accomplishments on the basketball court and in the classroom. She has been one of the most prolific players that I have ever coached. Her accolades, as you have heard tonight, are undeniably Hall of Fame worthy. I am truly honored to have served this university as her head coach. Now, allow me a moment to rewind several years to get a glimpse into the life of Miss Kia Williams, so that you may truly appreciate her road to this great and worthy honor. Kia was 12 years old when I first met her. I was coming back from Sweden as a professional basketball player. I was rehabbing my knee and working out at my old high school where my dad was still the head coach. My dad, Coach Blair, was very excited about the young ladies that were soon to be attending Largo High School and playing in his program. I had a chance to see these young ladies, and there was no question that they were a talented and special group of ball players. Soon after I was okay.
That's the right one. Go ahead. Look at page 2.
Soon after, I talked into joining my dad as an assistant coach and the head AAU coach of these younger players. I met Kia Williams during this time. She had all of the physical characteristics of a soon-to-be star basketball player. However, there was something else going on with this young lady. As the days went by, I would pick up and drop off Kia at her house for practices. She would stare out the window and never look or speak to me. In short, she was very weird. I used to make bets with myself to see if today I could get her to talk or look at me. I lost all those bets. She was the quietest person I had ever met. I told my dad I didn't want to be responsible for picking her up anymore because she wouldn't talk and she would just stare out the window. My dad said, "You will keep picking her up. Maybe you haven't asked the right question yet." The next time I dropped Kia off at home, we talked, or rather, she talked for 2 hours straight. I couldn't believe it. The only thing that I asked her was, "How do you feel?" From that moment on, we talked every day. She opened up about her disappointments, her hurts, and her successes. Although she never spoke long about her successes because she was very modest, she always spoke about the team and how she could help them be successful. This young lady that you see before you didn't have a storybook life. She was raised by a phenomenal woman, Denise Williams. Kia never had any goals for college beyond high school, because money wasn't in the cards for college. She was very sensitive and caring for her mother, brother, and sister. She began to quickly see that basketball could be an avenue for her to go to college. She always spoke of putting herself in a position to one day help her mother. She always remarked at how hard her mother worked and how one day she wanted to repay her for all that she does for the family. She knew that getting a scholarship would be a way to set her on course to accomplish her goals. Kia dedicated herself harder on the court and became one of the premier players in the area. The college offers began piling in. She was rated as one of the top 50 prospects in the country. She made her choice to attend Mount St. Mary's, and the accolades continued to pile up. I had the honor of watching Kia's life blossom from a coach's perspective, but more importantly, from a personal perspective. From the quiet 12-year-old to a college graduate, to a tenured Capitol Police officer, to now a Hall of Famer. I could not be more pleased to have watched this young woman develop in all that God is destining her to be. I recall those conversations that when I have had over the years as she made her way through this thing we call life. I liken Kia's path in life to a flute. For if there were no holes in the flute, it would just be flowing through a tube without a sound. The holes in a flute represent the struggles, the setbacks, and the disappointments in life. Kia has had her share of holes, disappointments, struggles, setbacks, etc. I say to you, Kia, without the holes in the flute, there could be no music. That as Christ's breath flows softly over your holes, ponder daily the beautiful music that He is making with your life. Let this applause for such a deserving honor be an audible reminder of the beautiful music that Christ plays daily for you. This is only made possible through the holes in your flute. Congratulations, and thank you for your commitment, hard work, and dedication to the Mount St. Mary's women's basketball team. It was a pleasure to have coached you, but an honor to know you as a friend. Thank you.
I don't even know how to follow that, but what I will say was what a platform God gives. And I have to say something because Katie in the back and Andrea, shout out to you since you made me say it, said that I have to give a speech of some sort. It's hard for me to accept this award because I didn't play tennis. I played basketball with at least 12 to 15 other dynamic women. And I don't believe that it was all because of me. I remember, to start from college a little bit, and I guess maybe I'll rewind a little bit. I remember there would be times, and I don't even know if I had the flu or what it was that I had, and I couldn't practice, and Vanessa would take time out just so that I could come off the court, and they would carry me off the court to breathe. And those are teammates. And my brother isn't here today, my sister and my mom are here, but he has to be the reason that I stay here, partly because I thought he was a dynamic player in basketball, and I would do anything to be him. And as bad as I was when I was playing, he still picked me to be on his team. Losing and everything, he cursed me out in front of the whole neighborhood, and the next day still picked me to be on his team. And my mom, she's absolutely golden. And I don't have any other words to give it. I can't describe her. I can't describe her dedication, her love, her tenacity. And Bob Blair, Mary Jo Blair, Gina Blair, Vanessa Blair, their whole family, they've taken me in from the time that I was around 12 years old and I started playing basketball, never thinking that I would be standing here today. It was never a goal of mine to go to college. It was a goal to beat my brother in basketball. So, I thank you guys for putting me and me together. I am very honored to be here. And I remember coming up and seeing Keisha McCaddy play. She also went to Largo, and she also came here as a player. I thought she was an amazing player. And Vanessa, I never got to see Vanessa. Vanessa was here before her. And she coached me into being here. And at the time, Bill Sheehan was the head coach. And during the time that I was here, he passed away. And Vanessa has taken over for him. And besides Vanessa and Coach Bob Blair, I have never had anyone stand in my face and scream at me the way that he did, but for all the right reasons. For thinking that I had something in me that I could never see. And, all of my family, all of my friends are dynamic people. And they are a combination of me. And I just stand here and I pray that I always represent them in the best way. And I thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be here, to receive such an honor that not everybody gets. Not everybody's blessed enough with the talent. Not everybody's blessed enough with the opportunity. And I'm thankful to be able to have the opportunity and done something with it and recognize it as the opportunity that it was. Doing things differently in my life if I'm not still playing basketball, of course. But I pray that I am giving back in the way that life and opportunities and blessings have been bestowed upon me in my life. And I thank you all for showing up. Those of you that I know, those of you that I don't know, because it means a lot. Thank you very much.